EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Music City. Welcome to Nashville, Tennessee, and Nissan Stadium on the shores of the Cumberland River. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Tennessee Titans.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
With my partner Greg Olson, Mike Tirico, Joey Slye set to get this one going. Off we go from Nashville. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
At their own 45-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A gain of 12.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's a short throw caught by Kmet. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 18.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison.
Give up the middle with Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Swift, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From the 21, here's second and 5.
Ready, go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
5-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made.
And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Tampa. That his second TD catch of the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Go. Pick up.
Off play action, it's Ward. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Go. Ready?
They'll run it with Tony Pollard. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Ward. Pushed out to his left. That one late over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, it's Swift. Room to run at the 35. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Bucs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The
drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard
On
line.
first down, Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
From the gun, here's Ward. There's a short one taken in by Helm. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd
A bit of a
down.
quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 10.
60 boxes, 60 boxes, 90. Ready? Ready?
Out of the gun, Ward. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He's taken down at the 17.
2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. They get him back at the 5-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now he'll air one out, and that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We are through one. 21-0 is our score. We're back in Music City after this. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Jermaine Pratt up to make the stop.
A gain of 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6.
38-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And a 1st down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's in. Touchdown, Tampa. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, ready. Let's go.
They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. They'll try and run for the first down with Pollard. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's fourth down.
Ready.
They'll run for it, and it's Pollard. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down. On the give, it's Swift. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 6-yard line. What a run by Swift. 39 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Third and goal.
Third and goal.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On play action, it's Ward. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run it. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
On the play.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap for Ward. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Go. Ready.
Off the bootleg, it's Ward. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Ready. Go.
Throwing, Ward. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
He's got his tight end. That's home. close to a touchdown. They mark them just shy of the goal line.
That's another.
It's a big one for Tennessee. 39 yards.
At the 1-yard line.
Tag.
Williams will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run here. Another run by Swift. They're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Buccaneer first down.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd down, it's Irving. Ooh, it's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far, you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple of guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break and come back. 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out The third quarter is underway. This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Come on.
To throw on second down is Ward. He'll get this out wide to Pollard. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
First down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10.
Alert! Alert! Here we go. Ready,
Now a handoff to Pollard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Panther 60. Let's go now.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. That one caught, it's Chimere Dike. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee.
First down.
Back to throw is Ward. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Down and 2.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Titan first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Firing on the left side and caught by Pittman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Unlock line. Unlock line.
Running here, it's Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Hey, check that. Check that.
They'll run. It's Williams. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
At the Buccaneers' 2-yard line.
One more time for Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Here's Irvin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
A gain of 7. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Back at the 16.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It is third and long. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jeffrey Simmons. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long. Elliott's kick is good. And the Buccaneers add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Come on.
Play action. Ward. Flush to his right. He'll step up and run. Showing off the footwork. Sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
19, Charger, 19, Charger.
Now it's Ward. Got a man downfield. It's Iomanner. Still going. And he will score. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Tennessee. That his first touchdown of the new year. Out comes Sly for the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer.
Makes the score Buccaneers 34, Titans 21.
Following the touchdown, here's Sly to kick it away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll go with a counter on first down, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
First down.
They get 11, and quickly pick up a first down.
First down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Now Swift, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Here's a designed run. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
To the goal line and in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try to pick this up with a run. And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
On first down, it's Ward. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Fake the handoff. Now Ward out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Scott. Ready.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is caught aside by Helm. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
Cavity Lions. Ready.
Ward now on third down. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Yaya Diaby. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. They convert with a gain of 15.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that is incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Go.
They snap it to Ward. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go.
Third, they need 8.
Liking 18.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. So, a win here for the visiting Bucs. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL.